The Trump administration has already run 67 million voter registrations through a federal government database to determine who they say can vote and who can't. According to the Associated Press, these registrations are mostly from Republican-led states. So far, thousands of non-citizens and people who have died have been flagged. However, critics say this is a very small percentage of overall voters. President Trump wants to require voters to have certain identification, among other things. But according to the U.S. Constitution, states should run elections. I talked to Allie Belknap, the executive director of the nonprofit Colorado Common Cause, and Denver clerk and recorder Paul Lopez about the Trump administration moving forward with this plan. What do you say to voters who say it's not a bad thing to require an ID in order to cast a ballot?
Trump would like it so that the only people who can vote are people who have a certified copy of their birth certificate or a valid U.S. passport. And when I'm thinking about the people in my life, I'm thinking about my 65-year-old father. He's been voting for a very long time, and he doesn't have either of those documents.
We believe in the Constitution. And the Constitution is clear when it comes to who can vote and who cannot, and whose responsibility is to run elections and whose it is not.
Several states have sued to block the Trump administration from accessing voter information, including Colorado.